Eyes wide shut.
It's either that or she's selling drugs. Let's start this show.
Hey, and all I want to know is will Caitlin Clark or Kelsey Mitchell be my performer of the week this week?
Ooh. What I want to know is how do you go from first to fourth and just completely fall apart?
If only people knew what you were talking about.
NASCAR. I'm pissed.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
want to
no,
talk to anybody.
fair enough. Well, I want to know if Trevor Lawrence is a bum.
It's really cool looking. I haven't seen one before.
What?
Trevor Lawrence, I
This
think
and
he's a
much,
bum.
much
I think
more.
we should get right into it.
Don't talk about Trevor Lawrence that way.
All right. Well, we're about to talk about him one way or another in a little bit here.
That's fun. Uh, this and much, much more. Next on the Scottie and Sto Show. Sponsored, as always, by the Good Time Tavern, Livermore, California.
Absolutely.
How's Sto?
I'm good. I'm good. We got some sweet comments on some of our finding subscribers and Caitlin Clark stuff this week. I'm glad people are commenting. I want to continue to encourage you guys to comment down below. Anything you hear, you want to talk about, we're going to try to get to it these days. I know we've been bad in the past, but we're going to work.
Any insults you want to come at?
Oh, yeah. All the insults, the headband, the glasses, anything you want, guys. Pour it on.
Yes. Awesome. Well, listen, I missed a lot of sports this week. I spent 5 days in the mountains, 4 days in the mountains, searching for subscribers, Pinecrest, California, or Pinecrest campsite, campground, whatever. Stanislaus Forest,
I
California.
remember last year at this time you were attacked by a bear. Were there any bear sightings this week?
There was no bear sightings. There was one skunk sighting tonight in the backyard. Dog got crushed. He's spending the night outside. Sucks for him. No bears though. The campsite of last year, which had been the campsite for the last, and this is funny, had been the campsite for the last 4 years. 4 years, that's fair. Ended last year after the bear sighting, and this year back to Pinecrest, where you go from a campsite that has 27 spots to a campsite that has 147 spots, whatever. You lessen the chance of the big giant bear because it take the big giant bear forever to be like, how do I get
Bears aren't really known as ravers. They don't like to party with a lot of people. Just
no.
They're social partiers.
They'll show up for 27, but they're not showing up for 9,506 people. They're like, it's pretty busy down there. Maybe a bear comes through in September when they only got like 20. Families end in August, you know what I mean? So, you get to August 18th, the family's like, all right, school's starting, you're back at school. And the campsites go, you know what I mean? So maybe the bear comes in. Who's left? That old man's still here.
He does his own Burning Man after you guys leave. It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah. So excellent time. I believe I found 2 subscribers in the woods, maybe. Good.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, we're always looking. We're always looking.
If you subscribed because you saw me in the woods, thank you. I looked
Right.
hard. So no, awesome time though. I appreciate the yearly camp trip. I'm exhausted for 2 straight days after it, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, vacations kick our ass these days, I'll be honest. I mean, it's fun when you're 17 to run around Europe, but Jesus, I have to give myself 2 days off and before and after.
Yeah, right. That's crazy. I needed the 2. I was like Saturday we got home, useless. Sunday, I'm gonna do stuff, useless. Monday back at work. I was like, fuck. Damn it.
All right. At the end, I'll tell you about my potential scuba diving trip. But I think we should get into football first. We're in the South. We got the NFC South, the AFC South. I believe I will be asking questions first. And I'll be asking questions about the AFC.
Beautiful. I'll take it to music.
Are you ready, Scotty?
AFC South, right?
Yes, Mr. Camping Man. Hopefully Bigfoot gave you some advice on the AFC.
Not that son of a bitch. Now, you know what he told me to do? He said,
skip the whole thing.
You should be a cow.
You should be a cow. Fair enough. You can be a cow. All right, cow. Let's talk about the Texans defense for a second. I think they're going to lead them Hey, will you let me finish my question, Cal? Moo, are you interrupting Cal? Not Cal,
Boo.
who's there. Cal interrupted Cal. Moo. All right,
Boo.
Moo. All right. So my question is about the Texans defense. Is not how good they are, but if they are the best unit in all of football, whether that means a division title for them.
Um, Scotty. Listen, I got this. Best defense in that division? Yes, for sure. Best defense in football? It's possible. They ran over. I mean, they played very well last year. They're led by a good defensive-minded coach. They've got good linebackers. They might have the best cornerbacks in football. I mean, as a backfield. They got Anderson, who's an animal. Yeah, is Hunter still coming off the other end with Will Anderson? Yeah, I mean, it's like really a frightening defense. A lot of good skilled position players. Um, CJ Stroud sucks. And I don't think he's going to win you anything. I don't know how they got to the playoffs. If listen, how about this? If he doesn't change how he played in the last 3 or 4, because the last few games for CJ Stroud were like, damn, I don't know if this guy's very good. You know what I mean? If he comes out in the same, playing the same way, the Texans are cooked. I don't give a fuck how good the defense is. And the defense is in that division. It's going to be tough for the other teams, even with CJ Stroud playing bad for Trevor Lawrence and and the rest
You
of
don't think he could Jim McMahon it for a Super Bowl? Because that defense is so stacked, man.
I think that's an insult to Jim McMahon.
Fair enough. All right. Yes, he
I
went
think
to
that's an
BYU.
insult
They've
to
made good
one of the
quarterbacks.
legends of fucking pro football. You know what I mean? That guy did the Super Bowl shuffle. CJ Stroud did not.
Man, he probably won according to you. All righty. I like
You
the
know
answer.
what? Listen, defenses win championships. I'm not saying that, but if he plays the way he played last year, I think the rest of the teams are getting much better. How's that?
Fair enough. All right. Bonus point for naming a better unit, like Niners offense, Saints special teams. Is there anything better than the Texans defense? Like, is there any
In all of football?
in all of football, skipping out divisions? Yeah. Like just to put the Texans defense like where they are. Like how good are they?
Is there any unit better than that's tough?
Like Bears offense.
The Bears offense? No, that's no. I wouldn't even I'd sacrilegious for me to even think that. I'm gonna
Sure.
say you got me in a tough spot there. I'm gonna say right now with Mahomes being gone and all the things that had happened, and I'm gonna say no. I don't think there's any better unit in pro football right now than the Texans defense.
That's fair.
Not the way they finished the year.
I'll give you a bonus point. I was thinking Rams, but then some of their guys are getting injured in training camp already. They might be a little too old already. So I'll go with Texans. Yeah, I think that's fair. All right, I gave you 9 points. So like all the answers to that. Yeah, even the kind of wishy-washy ones, I agreed with those as well. All right, moving on.
That's very wishy-washy.
Moving on to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That's my team, boy.
Uh,
Love
all right,
Jacksonville.
well, here's your time to talk about them. It looks like they have a lot of pieces, especially offensively with the wide receivers, defense, B plus guys all around. Is this the year that Trevor Lawrence puts on his little gold crown to go with his little gold pretty hair and become that quarterback that he was drafted to be?
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna go back to what I said about CJ Stroud. And as I said, if Trevor Lawrence starts his year off as he finished last year and continues on the same path, then this could be the year that Jacksonville wins that division without an issue, which I thought they would have done already. You know what I mean? I thought this kid was. We talked about this guy for years. In his fifth grade, he was the best athlete in all his state. You know what I mean? Whatever the bullshit is. You know what I mean? So if he starts off this year the way he finished last year and he plays at the same level.
But will he?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, I mean, we're saying the same thing about CJ Stroud. Do I think he do I'm yes.
I'm
Yes.
asking your opinion, dude.
I've been telling you for the last 5 years, yes. I've been waiting for this fucking moment. You know what I mean?
So
I
you're
feel like
ready to
I'm
be
waiting for this
wrong.
moment with Jordan Love. Jordan Love. This is my comparison here. Trevor Lawrence and Jordan Love. I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for this fucking. We all go. And everybody fucking does. Yeah, yes, this is
All
Trevor.
right.
If you're
I,
asking me, I'm going off what I saw at the end of last year, and I'm saying I thought I was supposed to see it already, and I'm blamed Travis Etienne, and I blamed everybody else, and I can't blame nobody else anymore. So
yeah,
I'm
they don't
going
have
with.
much of a running game this year. Is that going to be a factor? I mean,
No, I think it
can
makes
you
it an
name their
interest.
running backs?
No, and I can't, but I think it makes it an interesting. I've heard a couple names, but I think it makes it an interesting pickup for Uh, fantasy, because there's got to be a running back on that fucking team somebody's going to take to be the number one running back on the team. So I
There
don't
might
know.
be. There might be. They might
Who's
try
on
to
the
steal the
team? Is
Packers.
Bigsby on the team anymore? Is Bigsby there? No.
Nah, they got Baishul Tootin. They got Amir Abdullah. They've got what, Noel or Joel from last year's rookie.
I'm going to give it to Tootin. That's who I'm going to give my edge to.
Tootin will be the highest carry guy, or
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Once again, how you finished last year.
I just think that's too much pressure on Goldilocks. I'm going to give you not a lot of points. You didn't even mention Liam Combe either, so like I'm giving
Oh,
you
the
not a
new,
lot
the
of points
new,
for
the
that.
new.
Give
Listen,
you 6. No, it's year number 2 with Liam Cohn and Trevor Lawrence. After last year, the whole thing, I was hoping you would kind of build on that.
I didn't. That's my bad.
Yeah.
I
Well,
I just built on the fact that I thought it was supposed to happen 5 years ago, and I've been
yeah,
waiting and waiting and waiting, and every time I
I
think
know.
it's gonna.
There's reasons out there to think that it could happen, and Liam Cohen's one of them. Their receiving core, they have one of the best top threes in the league, I think, with Brian Thomas Jr. and Parker Washington blowing up at the end of last year, and of course Jacoby Myers, who's been really good wherever he's gone in the last 18 months, to be
Right,
honest.
because the other kid's gonna play defense, right?
Yeah, plus you got Hunter that you could throw in every once in a while to throw a Debo type screen too.
Right, because they said he's going to just cornerback, right? That's where he deserves to be.
Uh, yeah, he's going to do the Dion thing, which everyone thought he should anyway.
Yeah,
80% cornerback, throw him in for some trick plays.
I'm in. See, now Jacksonville's even better. Now they got Deion Sanders.
Oh man, it's going to be tough. We'll predict the division right after this third
It's gonna be
question.
hard to predict who I think it's gonna be.
No, yeah, it might be the Colts. Um, Last question: will the Titans repeat as the NFL's worst team, or does Robert Saleh and Cam Ward kind of make a market improvement?
Uh, I'm going to go with the first thing you said, which is no, yes, they will stay the worst team in football. And it's not anything against Robert Saleh's coaching, which
He doesn't seem to improve the offense. I get your back on that.
listen, I told you just back, Robert Saleh always should be the defensive coordinator for the 49ers. That's just how it should be. And that's how it stays. And because it's a match made in heaven.
It
But
is.
every time he head coaches a team, I don't know, it's kind of lacking something like leadership of like really running the organization and the team. I don't know what it is. But I think your best bet is to admit that you fucked up drafting Cam Ward, lose the season, because next year's draft class of quarterbacks are way better than Cam Ward. Is that fair?
That
So
is fair and kind of a new and fresh kind of thing because everyone I've been listening is excited kind of about Cam Ward's growth.
I'm excited. I think the talent, I think he has talent around him. But now think about getting one of those quarterbacks from next year and realizing you still have Cam Ridley and all those other receivers, and you know what I'm saying? And
Oh, Bondell and Carnell Tate, yeah,
yeah, I
baby.
mean, fuck, now you got Carnell Tate and now you got the Archie Manning. I don't
They
know.
got
I'm
the
not saying
smallest
Art.
receiving core in the league, I saw.
Hmm?
They got the tiniest receiving core in the league.
And that's why you get the guy who throws best to tiny people. I'm just, I'm just saying.
There's got to be a book on that guy. obviously.
Dude, and there'll be a tall receiver in the draft next year that probably got balls thrown to him by that guy you drafted. So just draft that fucking guy in the fourth. 6'5", wingspan. Go.
Wingspan.
Yeah, go. I mean, that's it. So no, I'm telling you right now, if I was the Titans, I would ride this out because you can. Because the rest of the division could be really good. Colts could be good. Jacksonville could be good. Texans got the best defense. That's not going to help Titans at all. I mean, that's two losses right there for the Titans. They can just suck those ones up and go, we just couldn't beat that defense. Cam Ward's not that good yet. Why'd you draft Archie Manning with the first pick? Because we had the opportunity to draft a Manning. I don't know. I mean, that's like,
All
who,
right.
who doesn't draft a Manning?
Bonus points for naming the team that will be worse or in contention to be worse than the Titans.
To get that other spot?
Anyone in
To get Archie Manning?
Well, anyone be worse than the Titans? Anybody. Like the Giants, the Jets, the Raiders, anybody.
Well, I told you last week the Jets. I think the Jets are in contention for trying to get a Manning. What?
Okay.
Why not the Giants love a Manning. So, I mean, would the Giants tank with Jackson Dart? No, probably not. Fuck no. Why would
They're
they?
not going to try to. They might anyway.
They might anyways. If they get close, do tank then? You know what I mean? Like shit, Jackson Dart's not as good as we thought he was.
Facts.
We're 1-7.
Right? Manning time.
Manning time. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm just saying.
Same thing happening in Minnesota. I'm going to throw that team out there. I think Minnesota's going to be way worse than anybody thinks.
They made a decision. Kyle Murray is now the quarterback, and I don't understand how that's a good decision. Other than JJ McCarthy is just that fucking bad. Because I don't like Kyle Murray. What did Kyle Murray? What has he ever done?
Finished third or fourth in NFC West his whole entire career.
Okay, that's not good. Did he win something in college that it was so amazing that we thought, yeah, let's keep this guy? I mean, like,
I think he was in the musical Oklahoma, and he did a bang-up job.
So he did the musical Oklahoma, and he's going from first starter to starter on another team. And I don't know. I just saw it. He got it handled really quick, and I don't really like him. I don't think he's that. I don't think he's a starting quarterback in the NFL. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I have a weird feeling about Minnesota, but we will get to the Vikings and the rest of the North, both NFC and NFC, next week. That'll be our preview. Awesome.
It's going to be a good one.
All right, so let's go ahead and wrap up the AFC South. Do you have any thoughts on like Danny Dimes or the Colts or I don't know? Let's just pick our order, I guess.
When Danny Dimes was healthy last year, the Indianapolis Colts were the number one team in football.
Offense and everything.
Offense and defense. They've added Sauce Gardner, who I don't think was he there in the beginning of this 7-0 run, whatever they fucking did? Or did he kind of show up like in the middle and then Danny got hurt and then Sauce just had to deal with the injury of Danny Dimes? I was getting Sauce Gardner. Danny Dimes had to still be healthy and going when they made the trade because they had to be making the trade thinking, shit, this could be the piece that puts us over the top. And then Danny got fucked.
No, you're correct. Salah got fired week 4. I think Sauce was traded week 5. Quinnen Williams week 6.
And then Danny Dimes down week 9 or whatever.
Week 8. Yeah.
Boom. That's amazing. That's like before, if they start off this year like they had that run because Danny's back and Taylor, you're asking that running back to go again and again and again. It gets old, man. But I don't know. If they start off the way if they just play any way they were playing when they went on that 7-0 run or whatever it was.
They got no receivers. Pittman's gone. Pierce is a joke.
I know. He's an expensive joke too.
It's going to be I would draft Tyler Warren in all fantasy football leagues because he's going to get 150 targets.
Yeah, it's possible.
Maybe more.
Is all they have is Pierce and Warren? They have to have somebody else.
Pierce, Downs are their 1-2. There's not much behind that. And Warren and Jonathan Taylor. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think it looked good for the Colts this year, I'll be honest. I got them in the 3 spot for sure. Maybe the 4 spot.
And let's not forget that Zaire Franklin, their starting middle linebacker, is now the starting middle linebacker for the Green Bay Packers once again next week.
Once
So
again.
yeah, say goodbye
Yeah.
to the Colts.
And another Franklin, what was that? Jonathan something of Franklin, the other big defensive tackle, is going to tag up with Jeffrey Simmons in Tennessee. I think Tennessee and the Colts might have a battle for last. I'm just saying.
Not if Tennessee sticks with the idea I've come up with, which is the Archie Manning or bust idea.
Fair enough.
Blaming the bad draft of the coach before, because Robert Saleh can do that.
Always.
I didn't draft him.
Every time. I don't think he's ever drafted anyone his entire life.
Yeah, right. I didn't draft Cam Ward. I drafted Archie Manning. So that's if he makes it. If you fucking go last again, you might not be the coach. All right, NFC North. Let's move on. Let's do it with style.
Well, we'll do the South just for fun. We'll do the North for next week.
Ah, God damn it. I tried so hard.
Yeah, that's cool. You've been, glamping.
I don't glamp. Oh, no, I glamped this week. I did glamp this week. This week was, what the hell did I do with my questions?
I mean, that in itself is a good question. Question number 1. Let me entertain you guys while Scotty finds his questions.
Damn right. Start
I
dancing.
could probably just ask myself questions if you really think about it.
Nope, I'm asking questions. What do I do with those questions? I ripped them out.
All right. Should we program clip this part right now where he's looking for the shit? Program clip. Clip. If anyone knows the name of the program where it can clip your podcasts and make shorts out of it, comment down below.
Fuck you. Question number 1. All right, ready?
Sure. Let's do it.
Yeah, it took a lot out of me. Arthur Smith is gone.
Yes.
Will the Falcons' offense finally soar?
You know what? I think the Falcons are going to be one of the most fun teams in the league. And it is mostly because of their offense. I think because of their offensive line, they've got a Matthews on the offensive line. Never forget, it's always good to have a Matthews on the O-line. They've got a Matthews on the O-line. They've got the big 3. Kyle Pitts is now, he's a stud now. You can just admit to it. Drake London, he's a genius. I think he's actually broken out. He can get separation whenever he wants. Watching the Falcons games at the end of last year, I think no matter if it's Tua, no matter if it's Michael Penix, I believe this offense. Oh, I forgot to mention Bijan. Yeah, they're going to be able to move the ball. So they're going to be fun. Their defense, it's going to be all right. So, yeah, no, I think not only do I think this is the best offense in this division, I think this is a top 5 offense in the NFL.
Wow. There's tons of people right now watching this fucking show thinking to themselves, did he just say top 5 offense? Our offense is going to be better than the Falcons' offense. I'm going to minus a point from you for even mentioning the defense because Arthur Smith had nothing to do with that. And I think the defense is.
That just adds to the fun. More points for everybody.
No points for anybody. 0 points for you.
0?
No, hold on. I'm not done. Top 5 is that's pushing it because I think the Packers are going to be in the top 5. So that's one less spot.
That's a freaking joke, man. This should be a clip right now. Why don't you clip this? This is ridiculous. Packers, Falcons, top 5. You heard it here first.
I'm clipping it.
Clip it.
Clip it. No, I mean, I agree. I agree. I watched Drake London last year too. I thought he is turning into that receiver we all thought. We all know the back is probably the best. If not, Jameer, it's hard to take anything away from that kid from Detroit. So it's hard. And so, but those two are really close. So I really like it. So yeah, Arthur Smith definitely was holding back the offense as he has done on several other teams.
Yeah, I
And
deserve less points because I didn't mention the fact that it is actually Stefanski, but he has passed on the duties to his OC, so it's kind of a young kid running it. I don't like Stefanski as the coach. Just that's a fact. But he's better than Arthur Smith.
yeah, right. I'm like, Stefanski's not a bad coach.
He
I
doesn't
think that
do
some of
anything. I
the,
don't know why people hire him. He's like, I'll just stand here and blow the whistle. I don't get it.
I don't, I think, look at the ownership that's hired him over the years.
Shitty ones.
Fuck, what are you talking about? I think the Browns are one of those teams, right? I mean, just like,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, just like
Browns, Cowboys, Falcons. I mean, come on, man.
this guy has just walked his life just fucking getting sucked up by shitty organizations because he's convinced those fuckholes that he's a good coach. Let's see what happens.
I talked myself out of points there, didn't I?
Yeah,
How many you give me?
I'll give you 7.
Still in it.
So not a top 5 offense, right? I can put the Packers ahead of them. Bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop, bleep.
Nah, man.
Clip, clip.
They'll both be ahead of the Bills for sure.
Okay. Definitely out of the Bills. Oh, that's
Clip it.
clip it. Hey, Josh Allen's on the Bills. I like that. That's be better than the Bills. Question 2 is a Mad Baker Mayfield good?
Is a
Or is it
Mad Baker Mayfield? Yeah, well, I mean, I think we know that
for the Bucks?
I think a Mad Baker is good. I think we all know that he plays better when he's pissed off at like his mom or you and me for blasting him on Twitter and shit. So
All the time. I think that's why he shows up most games.
I'll give you a little in depth here. I don't think that they're gonna win the division, and I don't know why. I'll be honest. I just got like I don't know. They lost Levante David. They lost Mike Evans. I'm just getting a weird juju from Tampa. I think Todd Bowles wants to be fired. I'm not sure.
Wants to
But
be fired. He
Bad
could just
Maker's
quit.
good, but I don't think
Oh, he
Tampa
was
Bay will be good. That
No,
makes sense.
yeah, I think that does make a lot of sense. I think that Mad Baker Mayfield might be nullified by the fact that Tampa Bay lacks in other areas, and no matter what Baker does, Tampa Bay's still not going to win the division. I'm okay
Yeah.
with that. I like that. I think it's bad for the Bucks because the Bucks don't pay quarterbacks, so this is just another quarterback leaving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's bad for the Bucks.
I agree. I think this is we're gonna see a little, the creamsicle Bucks for a couple years.
Yeah. And and Baker move on to like you said it last time, you said it before, the Rams. Why not go back to the Rams? It's LA. It's where he looked good for a game when with like no preparation. Like Baker, listen, can you play? Sure, I can play. Can you play tomorrow?
Sure,
Like
I can play tomorrow.
for like flag football? No, Sunday, 1 o'clock game, Rams Niners. What the fuck? Yeah, I'll play against Rams. I mean, it was Saturday, whatever night game it was, but played very well for tossing the pigskin around.
Yeah. I could see him piling up stats and maybe not winning as many games this year.
Right. Good fantasy pickup for anybody looking for a second quarterback. If you
Yeah.
like to go speedy quick on your first quarterback, like, damn it, I'm taking the kid out of Tennessee. He's just going to run for me all day. Why don't you out Malik Willis in the 8th round in fantasy and
He's
just
gonna
let
be
Malik.
he's gonna be running for his life, Malik Willis.
Well, think
Guy's
of the
gonna have
points.
100 yards rushing every game.
100 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns thrown, but it
Oh,
won't be
he's
like
looking
for
20.
180
Oh, he won't
yards.
score any touchdowns. That's the problem.
Oh no, even with the Packers, he would run for 85 yards and then he'd throw like 3 fucking 16-yard touchdowns for some odd reason. He starts scrambling, like he's running, and the tight end, he throw it over. Oh, so I like it.
Excellent.
Listen, yeah, I think like it once again, 8 points for you. I think it's bad for the Bucks.
Excellent. Sure, you've checked out the score. I need 8 points to tie.
Yeah, you were greedy on my second score, giving me 6. I gave you more. I was nice. Question 3. Will Carolina repeat as division champs?
Ah, man, a week ago it would have said definitely yes, but now Carolina has to start because of injuries, a new left tackle and new right tackle. But I'm going to say yes. I'm on the Carolina bandwagon this year. I think they win in the division, with or without these tackles coming back. I think they have good depth. They have Rasheed Walker. They penned him in free agency to be a depth piece, but he's starting now. And they also drafted the rookie tackle out of Georgia. And I think, well, he's going to start right away now, too. So I see Carolina maybe starting slow because of some of these rookies that have to play. But they added a lot of good pieces on defense. What was it? Jalen Phillips. And also, where's my thing right here? Oh, Devin Lloyd.
Good piece.
Jacksonville lost Devin Lloyd and they got him. So yeah, no, I like Carolina a lot. They won a lot of games at the end of last year. They played the Rams super tough twice right in a row. Beat them once, then lost by what, 3 in the playoffs?
Right.
I think Carolina has got a little momentum. I think they are the team to beat. They're going to do it in a not as fun style as Atlanta would do it, but I think they get wins. Dave Canales, I think he's going to be all right. Good coach.
Dude, you know what? I was going to give you 7 points and then use the word momentum, which is the word where I was going with all my answers from the last previous round, because it was all about either momentum good or momentum bad. So if Carolina goes off that good momentum, and you are correct, the 2 Rams games in a row, those were 2 good games against a team that went almost to the Super Bowl. So, I mean, Seattle was destined. They were beating the shit out of everybody. But no, I'll give you 8 points.
Is that back-to-back ties?
Probably.
I lost my.
But I don't agree with you with Carolina winning.
All right, who you got winning the division? Is it in New Orleans? The French? Do they come out of nowhere? Tyler Shuck?
No. I mean, you know, is like, who knows? Like, as bad as this division truly is,
I think it's improving.
improving, yes, it's improving. But let's go through the 4 quarterbacks in the division.
Yeah.
You got Tua, Shuck, Baker Mayfield, who's up into, like, I don't know if he has enough talent, but is probably the best quarterback in the division. And yeah, I'm not too sure about the Carolinas. I don't know yet. I mean, yes, better year last year, but
You're right.
possibly could be gone this year. You know what I mean?
If you look at quarterbacks and then coaches, I mean, Stefanski, Bowles, Kellen Moore, Canales. I mean, we're not exactly lining the Hollywood strip with stars right around here.
There's no fucking mountain being carved. I can promise you that. For the 4
Yeah.
of those assholes. No. So once again, it's like, I mean, well, one guy we won't even go have a beer with.
No, I would never.
No, right? We said no to Allen. Fuck, I wouldn't drink a beer with that guy. That guy's a douchebag. So, I mean, and we drink beer with anybody. Come on, we have. It's honestly the truth. Anybody. So, yeah, I don't know. For me in that division, I want to give it to Tampa Bay just because of Baker Mayfield. I say quarterbacks do it, but I'm gonna give it to the Falcons because all the rest of the talent. I think Michael Penix will be back at the starting quarterback position here very soon, and they'll play better than the rest of the division and lose in the playoffs in the first round.
I mean, I am totally fine with that. I mean, like I said, Atlanta's secondary is ridiculous. If they could somehow get some surprises in their defensive line and actually and Pierce comes back from that shooting that dude. What is that? The edge rusher who's maybe playing, maybe not. So if they get him back and they get some surprise on the D line, yes, I could see them. I can see them coming out. But I got Callahan. I got faith in Carolina this year.
Yeah, they're probably a better built team. Carolina.
I feel like they're the only team that only added. They didn't really subtract. You know what I mean?
And their defense is stout. They played the Rams very well. You
No
know,
doubt.
I just like the talent that Atlanta has and where they could go. So, all right. Listen, not bad. We tied again. It's not going to happen much longer.
Yeah, fuck this tie and shit.
Fuck this time shit. We're just getting the first because these are practice weeks. These are the
We know Tyler Reddick didn't tie nobody.
Oh man.
Just doing this. NASCAR has been skipped this week.
For personal reasons, NASCAR's been skipped this week, boys and girls. We've gotten rid of it. Now, listen. I, I will. When we talk about what we're excited for next week, I will tell you what I'm excited for about NASCAR.
Great. Well, should we just jump into how awesome the WA has been and my performers of the week?
Let's do performers of the week. Let's do it. I mean, I'm in. I'll talk about NASCAR because I don't want to talk about it right now.
Now, I'll be honest. I just watched the Indiana Fever and the New York Liberty. Liberty coming in 7-1 in the last 8. You know what the Fever been doing? We've been telling you 100 points a game. They've just kind of been rolling. And this game was amazing. Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, they started out. They believe they both had Caitlin Clark had 18 points in the first half. Kelsey Mitchell had 20 points in the first half. Breanna Stewart, I feel like she's getting a little long in the tooth. Breanna Stewart was hustling, though. First half, she was hustling. But it was no match. Indiana was just amazing. I can't give them the performer of the week, though, because one of their compatriots, the Minnesota Lynx, had a ridiculous game where Kayla McBride broke the three-point record, 10 three-pointers in the game, 43 points. Our girl, Miles, was dishing out assists left and right.
Nice.
So Kayla McBride, and she only missed like 3 shots the whole game. She made 10 threes, only missed like 3 shots, 4 shots.
Wow.
Unbelievable game. Something for Caitlin Clark to shoot for.
No,
now
I
she's
agree.
got,
Caitlin
now
Clark
she's got some goals.
That's something to go for. You got to go. You have to have a goal.
Yeah, so I'm like in Minnesota, Indiana. Kind of. I hope they meet in the finals. To be honest, be sick.
That would be awesome. Well, I mean, I'd like to see the Fever win. So, it'd be good.
Yeah, no. Either way, I've got a couple teams. NBA is getting more exciting all the time. I mean, even today, points per season has gone up. I don't know. They score 88 points a game now. It's like they actually got some skills.
The shooting the 3-pointer a lot better. I'm telling you that. I've watched a lot of games where it's like swish. I'm like, damn, this.
Dude, third quarter, I think Fever started 7 for 7 right off the bat.
It's unbelievable, right? You're just like, wow, you guys practice that 3-point shot a lot.
Yeah.
Because you got that fucker down. So,
They do.
Yeah,
Yep.
awesome. Good for them. My performer of the week is my daughter for going on the hike with no complaints, making the whole hike with no problems.
Can I tell you that short you put out was fucking hilarious because it looked like when Cartman from South Park did his little CD cover. And you had you as like the star, and then your boy was in the back kind of looking around, and the other girl was walking far away down a path towards Jesus or something.
Yeah.
She
didn't stop walking.
It was like a CD cover in motion. I was like, oh shit, that's great.
Yeah, no, she was I liked him because he got all excited, and then I said could be dead in the next 10 minutes, and he put his head down like he was. Good job, buddy. Thanks for playing the part because he didn't have to put his head down. He waved. That's my son, Ben. He could be dead in the next 10 minutes. He put his head down and walked away. That was all ad lib by him. So good job, him.
There you go.
Fia didn't want to be in this short, I don't think. She just kept, she wanted to be done because where that helicopter pad is pretty close to the end of the hike. So, they're not going to put a helicopter pad in the middle of the woods where it's like, what's that for? It's for medevac. Well, how do we get them there? It's going to take forever, man. That's pretty close to the fucking place where you're almost finished. You know what I mean? And you can boat somebody to the medevac because that's the dam it's connected to. So the helicopter pad's connected to the dam. So you can boat somebody to a spot, get them off, put them onto the thing. Perfect. Because it would still take a while to get to there. It's not very easy hikes. But
sounds rough.
But yeah, she just wanted it to be done. She was like, I'm done. So I'm still walking. I said, I'm doing a short. She's like, go fuck yourself down. Shout out her for making the hike. I was proud of her. Most of the time, it's like, I don't want to go on the hike. I'm like, come on, baby, let's go on the hike. Yeah. And then
what are you gonna do?
Then she'll wear flip-flops. You can't wear flip-flops. I can wear flip-flops on a 5-mile hike through rocks and woods. you're damn Skippy. And like 1 mile in, it hurts. Shut the fuck up. I told you
Ah,
not to wear. So this year, hiking boots, 4.8 miles, finished it, got an ice cream, was happy as hell.
see, boots and ice cream. That's the way we
Boots
roll.
and ice cream, ladies and gentlemen. Boots and ice cream. um, yeah. What are you excited for next week?
Oh, I mean, Niners are on TV Thursday night. I mean, I know they're on TV all the time here, but hey, football at the bar. We got Niners, we got Titans. Apparently, we punched the shit out of each other today, so it could be interesting.
I'm excited for you even to say anything remotely like that in the same sentence. Like, for you to utter those words and say, we got Niners, Titans on Thursday. To me, that's the best thing you could say to me ever. I mean, like, and I don't like either team, but I'm like, wow, we got what? Niners and Titans on Thursday? I'm in. Who's Monday night? Rams, Seahawks. Count me the fuck in. I can't wait. Oh, yeah, I'm getting off early, man. I'm telling them. It's my 4 hour shift tonight. No, 8 hours. No, it's not, Mr. Reed. You're going to work till 9. No, I'm not. It's my 4 hour
Yeah.
night. Not on a Monday, fuck out. But listen, I can't wait. Um, my problem about football season, it is in the holidays, and in the United States Post Office, the holidays are brutal, and the Monday is really tough, and I don't get to see a lot of Monday night football games. And if you guys could just put in out something out there to help me see more Monday night football games, I'll
Ooh,
appreciate
maybe the comment section could buy you some meta glasses that have the little the thing that has the football in your eyeball.
Yes, all you in the comment section, please buy me the metal football helmet glasses where I can drive the mail truck and try not to hit your children while I'm watching a football game. Thank you. Please do that.
And he definitely
Um,
did not drive his car in anything crazy today.
no, not running off a road and smash down a hill.
Never happened.
All right, never happened. This pain in my neck is just because,
Next week should be a good week. It's going to be cool finally in California for once. It's not 100 degrees. It should be all right.
I thought I'd get away with it camping. It's fucking hot as hell up there. Um, yeah, and I'm excited for that good weather as a mailman. I'm also excited for NASCAR because this last few weeks has been tough on me, and I'm just trying to I needed to get to the chase now. I just want to get there now because I'm afraid somehow I'm going to go from fourth to 17th in the next 2 weeks. And I know it's mathematically impossible, Mr. Panda, but I feel like it's possible. I feel like I could go from fourth to 17th and not make the chase. That's how it's been. So if we could just get there and get through next week's race and the week after that and just be done, that'd be nice. I would appreciate that. So I'm excited for next week's race. Just as much as I'm excited for football, I'm excited for next week's race because it's one less race before the chase. I'm just saying. I would like to shout out the young Gibbs, Ty Gibbs, for winning his second race of the year and his second race of his career and making Papa Joe Gibbs very proud. So shout out Ty Gibbs. And yeah, that's it. Shout out Ty Gibbs.
I got some new jokes, but I'm going to bust them out next week.
Shout out to all you who subscribed today.
Yeah,
And,
jokes next week. Check them out.
and Sto jokes are next week.
They're not mine. I'm stealing them from other people. It's pretty funny.
Stolen jokes next week, ladies and gentlemen. Stolen jokes. Peace.